I'm here at Dallas Lovefield Airport. I just got off of an airplane, and I get these emails from entrepreneurs, and I want to address one of the questions that I just recently received. An entrepreneur who's creating physical products said, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to tell my co-packer my secret ingredient or my special recipe, but I need to get a quote from them. But I'm worried. I'm worried that they're going to steal my idea." And I would like to address that question. If you share your concept with a co-packer, will they steal your idea? Number one, just take the most basic steps of protection. So number one, send them an NDA. You can get a template off of LegalZoom, or you can email me and I'll send you one of our templates. And just make sure that either covers the proprietary nature of your recipe, and also that you don't want anyone else to know who it is that, like who your co-packer is. So if someone calls to inquire, they're not supposed to tell, that they make your product. And then I would send them an email and start building a relationship and just laying out the terms that you just really basically, in layman's terms, what you're expecting from that NDA. And then get on a phone call and just make sure that you ask them the question like, hey, how would you handle those proprietary issues? If someone calls and asks, what do you normally do? How do you handle protecting your clients? And if they answer things correctly and they're willing to sign your NDA, awesome, then that should build your level of trust with them. Because the next step besides the NDA is just chill. Take a chill pill and start, after you've answered all those questions, pick a co-packer that gives you the best answers to those questions and is willing to build trust with you. Because it can be really annoying to have a very small brand having a lot of legal jargon put in place to protect their product before they can even send you a quote. Because who are you? Are you gonna actually give them a big order? Are you really willing to put your money where your mouth is, and they're gonna put all this effort into protecting your concept that isn't even a real thing? You could actually prevent co-packers from even wanting to deal with you if you make it too complicated with a crazy NDA. So just trust them. Every important relationship in your life needs to be founded on trust. And after you've asked the preliminary questions and gotten your values straight, move forward and just trust. And I would also say that if they're in the business of co-packing the type of product in the category that you're looking to have them do, they've already heard about your concept. They've already used your ingredient. They've probably already had customers come to them with an inquiry. So it's really hard to even litigate and say oh, well, you took my idea. They're a factory, they're in this business, they're in the beverage business, they're in the, the clothing manufacturing company. Your idea isn't that unique. Can you hear the airplane? It's taking off right behind me. So it's their business. You can't stop them from doing their business. So I wouldn't worry about it. They've already had this idea before. If they're not doing it, the C point to this is that they're not doing it because they're missing something. They don't want to do your idea. They don't know how to do it well. It's missing the other ingredient besides whatever your proprietary concept is, which is your ability and your willingness to bleed for your product and your concept. The vision that you have to build a brand that really creates an emotional story. The blood, sweat, and tear willingness that you have to work 80 hours a day and make a concept actually go to market. And so I wouldn't worry so much about, there's another airplane. I wouldn't worry about another person stealing your idea. The missing piece to success is actually you and your hustle. So keep moving forward, build trust. And then the third point is, if you truly believe that your concept is that unique, here are the cases where you will really want to get an attorney involved and start worrying about putting things into place. After you're successful, once you're successful, copycats will follow. And so you want to take your investment in protection or your investment in the legal action up as your product success rises. You want to do it proportionally. So first you do an NDA. After you get your first order, maybe talk to an attorney further about what else you can do to protect your concepts. And you want to do it to scale. You don't want to have an attorney on retainer just sue people before you even know if this product's going to work. So I would just say after success follows, ramp up your security and your measures whenever that happens. And then letter B of this point is if you actually are teaching your co-packer something unique. Let's say you'd have to really work hard to convince them to do something unique. But if you're saying, hey, I want to innovate and do something you've never ever done before, they don't have the capabilities or the packaging technology, that requires though an investment of you up front into your co-packer for them to even take the risk and take the time away from their main money source and do something unique. So in that case, consult an attorney and ask for a little bit of support when it comes to finances as well. You're going to expect to put your money where your mouth is for them to take the time to work with you and for them to take you seriously. But that's a situation where it can be an exception to the rule. So in conclusion, I believe that you don't need to worry about your co-packer. You need to actually build a partnership. And if you can have a relationship that's solid, you don't have to worry about someone stealing your ideas, because the pieces that will make you the most money are of super quality products. So focus on making an amazing, unparalleled, uncompromising, amazing product. Number 2, build a brand that actually has emotional weight to it, that people will remember, that they'll identify with. And then number 3, get sales, get customers, get people aware of your brand, because when you have those 3 things, no one can take that away from you. You can think of major clothing companies all over the world, like, Ralph Lauren. Anybody can make a t-shirt, anyone can make a t-shirt, but Ralph Lauren has stayed, in the position that it has because it has those 3 things in place. And so I would focus on that, and that will be the number 1 thing that will bring you some great success when you're an emerging brand, physical product entrepreneur. And I hope that encourages you to get going and to get started, and to not get caught up in worrying about what could happen. So go out there and create some awesome products and sell a lot.